When my sisters and I were younger, my mother eventually started to abuse us physically, mentally, and emotionally. And it was so bad to where we ended up in foster care. We were always being moved into a new setting. We don't know where we're going to. We don't know how it's gonna be, what it's gonna look like. I already had a child at 16, and I've already ran across, I couldn't even count how many different people that said they were gonna be there for me and wasn't. So I already knew how the world was gonna be. After a certain time, I started to build like my own little brick wall around me. I was like really shut down.
Ever since I was a little baby, it was always said that I was going through a lot of stress. I was going through I had ADHD. I was diagnosed with bipolar. I was always depressed. I was always sleeping. I didn't really want to go to school. Me and my family, we just couldn't work out. Sometimes we'll put like my mom, she'll try to slap me and I'll just push her off of me. It was just a whole bad atmosphere. So the only solution that we had was just to take me to the foster care. At that point in life, I was like about ready to give up.
My mother was a drug abuser. She was very much an alcoholic. So I was in foster care since birth. I not only went through physical, sexual, mental and emotional abuse, but all of that allowed me to become a victim of sexual exploitation. And that's hard from the ages of 10 to 17 to be able to experience that and live with that. And I remember feeling so hopeless and so much like nobody cared. I felt that I was worthless.
CASA is a very unique program that provides one-on-one advocacy for youth in our foster care and juvenile court system. These children come in as a result of being abused or neglected and need an additional adult in their life to provide support and guidance. CASA volunteers are able to act on their behalf, to be their voice, to guide them, to empower them, to coach them, to teach them how to be successful, thriving, independent citizens.
The role of CASA in the court is a very important role. The court is a foreign place for many of these children. They probably many times don't understand exactly what is going on here. So to have that CASA, it's somebody who can advocate for them for the things that they would like to see happen in their lives and with their families. They provide a multifaceted view of a child, which is very helpful to the court in trying to make a decision about what is the best thing for this kid.
My CASA helped me get out of a group home and get back home with my granny. My CASA helped me by giving me the proper medication, really dedicated into getting me to my doctor's appointments, giving me haircuts when I needed it. He actually helped me get into different type of programs and activities that I was interested in. He did this on his spare time. Nobody really don't have to help you, nobody don't really have to be there for you, but he chose to be here for me. And I felt like I was blessed.
CASA made an impact in my life in major ways, especially in connecting me with my biological siblings. Foster care has a way of removing people from their family members, so really playing an integral part in bringing together my siblings and making me feel a part of something. Also making me feel like I'm a person, really taking the time to really help me figure out who I am, figure out and find my identity as a young woman and as a former foster youth. It felt really good to know that there was consistent support, someone that would really follow me throughout my placements, go through the good and the bad times with me, help me understand things better. It's been really instrumental in making me the person I am today.
There's a lot of children who are depressed, a lot. And that one CASA is the person that will probably save that kid's life. My CASA was by far the only person who ever said, I'm gonna be here for you, and then she was actually there for me. Everything she said she was gonna do, she actually did, and beyond. She helped me become a parent, as well as a better woman. She let me see that the life that I lived made me stronger, and she showed me how to use that disadvantage as an advantage as an adult. So it feels great to have someone like that in your life.
CASA volunteers are really able to find that place in their hearts to have compassion for a very vulnerable, at-risk population. The young people that come into the CASA program do not start out on the same playing field that most of us do. And we feel that it's our duty to help them get to that same place in order to be happy, be healthy, and have the same opportunities to dream and to be successful that the rest of us do.
I could truly say my life is better than what it was. I'm a lot calmer, I'm more mature, I'm more stable than what I was. Like me going to college now, I'm going to auto mechanic school that my CASA helped me get into. I'm able to have a whole brand new future open up to me. And I'm happy. And my CASA, you know, he really helped me. So I'm real thankful.
If it wasn't for CASA, I wouldn't be where I am today. I work for the public health department for the county. I only have about a semester and a half left to get my AA. I want to continue to go to school to get my bachelor's in criminal law. I love my children to death, just trying to make sure my girls don't ever have to live the life that I had. But, you know, it feels good to stand up and, you know, speak out loudly and say, you know, I came from foster care, I came from an abusive home, I'm black, I was poor, but look at me. So I'm like so gratefully thankful to CASA.
My life is really good now. I'm very happy to say that I've taken those struggles and manifested them into things to empower me and carry me on. I'm currently a full-time youth advocate for foster youth here in Alameda County. I also go to school full-time at Laney College. I would love to just develop myself to the best human being that I can possibly be, as well as continue to contribute to youth who've been in similar circumstances as myself. I really feel that CASA made me a complete different person than what I could have been. And I really am thankful for CASA for bringing the people and the exposure activities and the things that they did in my life to help me create who I am today. I do hope to one day be a CASA myself.